When we heard about the tribute show, The Cream of Clapton, to be staged in Sydney at the Vanguard, well, we just had to be there.
There was a time when I got to about 20, I just got right into Hendrix and Cream. Not so much that Clapton solo stuff, but the Cream stuff particularly, and I guess that made a, you know, that era Clapton and Hendrix made quite a big dent in my style.
Did you learn any of these solos for the show, or they're already there?
No, I sort of just knew. I learnt the Beatles one, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, because
that was great.
It's just such an iconic solo. The whole thing is just totally like, I've listened to it a million times and I've never really learnt it, but I just thought there's no other way to do it. Like, you just got to either completely change the whole thing or just do it note for note, and I pretty much sort of went note for note for quite a while.
Very reminiscent. You just get the touch.
It's just the fuzz and all that, and the tone down. Generally, when I play with my tone down a lot anyway, which is what Clapton used to do. But it's just sort of how I've developed.
Clapton was one of my early, he was the most influential guitar player probably in the beginning to me, after Hank Marvin. But Hank Marvin, you know, that was a different thing, but Clapton seemed to change the whole sound of rock and roll electric guitar. Everyone at that time, I think, when Clapton first came out, I think that every guitar player that heard him changed in some way. You know, it was a sound. It was called the Clapton sound. You know, any distorted guitar sound was the Clapton sound. I'm sitting on top of the world. Came out about 1984, and they just made one run of them, I think. But they were made really well and really high quality components and handmade amp. You know, it's 60 watts. It puts out about 80, and just that. And I used a Pod XT Live for the effects, which I just used as a pedal board, just to use the distortion from that, you know, and use a reasonably clean amp sound and distort it with that and add a bit of reverb. I usually use a Gibson Les Paul, but you know, I don't really take my old Les Paul on the road or to gigs anymore, so I've started to use PRS single cutaway guitars that are kind of similar, you know, to a Les Paul. They feel pretty good in the sound. I don't worry.
Quite a lot of things. He sort of his tone for starters, his purity, honesty, and where he takes the blues. I think it's quite inspirational to me and a lot of other players. I think I kind of like his kind of where he's at now. I saw him live last year at the Entertainment Centre, and I thought he had it. He was playing with Derek Trucks, and I thought his tone again was amazing. And I just like the way he improvises now. I mean, obviously you listen to the Cream stuff and you listen to the solo stuff, but I think now he takes it even a step further.
I understand you've got a new album coming out.
Yeah, it's called Force of Nature. It's got 10 original tracks on it, and we recorded it at the Sound Basement in Cogra, mastered it in Melbourne, and we're quite happy with it. Hopefully we'll be doing a tour nationally pretty soon.
Well, good luck with that.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks so much.
Right. Cheers.
The picture has a bit